Hello everybody, Jelsa Farmer here and welcome back to the channel. We got a new mod map today for all platforms. This is called Cork County. This is by NINJACURT. It is a really nice map. If you guys are familiar with NINJACURT, he did also make a mod test map and also Big Fields Farm. And yeah, this is the same, what should I say, genre, the same kind of map as Mod Test Map and Big Fields Farm. There are, well, the fields are really square and easy to work with. They come in all different sizes. The map itself is, the terrain is flat. So really nice and easy to work with. Yeah, and we have also some nice features here at the shop. We start here at the shop, by the way. So I'm just gonna go in this mode, and you can just get a feeling of the map and the terrain. And we'll go to the sell points, the starting equipment, BGA. I haven't bought that. I'm not sure what it takes yet, but anyway, as you can see, a really nice open and flat terrain. We have forestry, 2 sell points for your logs or wood chips. Your farm area is over here. You got some big sheds, a big silo. So let's jump in the map and have a look. There we go. It's I think it's a full 2x map PDA. So what do we start with? Well, we start with the farm area. We have field 36 and 37. You also start with all the animal pens. Down here you have cows and pigs. And over here you have horses, sheep and chickens. These ones are yours, and you can buy animals and feed them and all those. You can also sell it. So you can sell those 3 together for 27,000, or this one for 22,000. Field prices, well, they are relative to the size, I believe. Up here you have more like mid-size, medium fields, around 200,000-300,000. You got some really small ones over here for around 30,000. I think the smallest one is field 5, 30,000. And then you go up to the big ones down here, 1.3 and 1.7 almost. There is a periphery. Then you get all these blue dots for 1.4 million. You can also buy the beach for 211,000. Why would you need a beach? Well, on the beach you have a lot of palm trees, which you can do, you know, logging. I'm going to test that. After seeing Mr. Seeley's P. Lucas Island, I want to try to cut down a palm tree. And you also have chunks of forestry around the periphery. Not that expensive. 300,000, 200,000, and you got a two big ones here, 469 and 700. BGA, you have to buy it. It's 611,000. Sleep trigger. Well, sleep trigger, you can sell it, and you can also sell your farm area if you want to start another place. You can sell your fields separately for 189 and 200,000. So, you know, if you want to start here, for example, build your farm around this one, you can do that. I like that you can have a free space where you put the sleep trigger. Sell points. Well, there are no, not 9. There are 7. Did I say that? Anyway, as you can see, all the sell points, the normal sell points, they buy everything. And you also have a barn. You have 2 sell points for wood chips, the lumber yard and sawmill. And you got the spinnery for your wool and cotton. The barn will buy all your grass products and also silage. Now there are also a train on this map. As you can see, the train rails are marked in green here. So along the train rail, there are 2 sell points and 2 silos for you to use. If we go into here, and you can see silo total capacity is 800,000. That's your silo on your farm. But then you have other 400,000. And that's those 2 other silos which are here. Railroad Silo West. They are usually marked with white, but not here. So the one that says Silo West is yours, and Silo East. So I assume they are 200,000 liter each. There are no special crops on this map. Contracts are available. You see here, you don't have any animal pens, but you do. So as soon as you buy an animal, the animal pens will show up in the menu. So I'm just gonna go, let's see, what's next on my list? Yeah, I think we can jump in straight away and see what we have for starting equipment. We have the Feldspar house, a little bit modified with, now you have a double garage. You also have a pressure washer here. And it says in the mod hub that these green hoses here are water points. So let's jump in and see what we start with. It's not actually that bad. You have a Valtra N174 with 201 horsepower. You got a Fendt 1050 with 517 horsepower. You got a Rostelmash harvester. You got 2 trailers, each 21,000 liter, multi-fruit. You got a header, you got a cultivator, a seeder, a pretty decent seeder. You got a lime and fertilizer spreader, a weight, and then you get into all the animal pens. You get the large sheep pasture, 250 sheep, 50 cow. This is the small in-game one. You got the large horse paddock with 16 horses. The small pig enclosure, 100 horses, there we go. 100 pigs. You got a large chicken coop, 400 chickens, and the large grain silo. This is the silo that you have on your farm, and as you can see, it is a multi-fruit silo, which is really nice. You can put all your grass products also in here, and your manure. And you got 2 big sheds. You got a pressure washer, some barns. And I thought here, wow, you got 2 farmhouses. Well, this one is just main farm lights and props. So I haven't tried to sell it. I think this is the sleep trigger itself. Maybe you should try to sell this afterwards. Yeah. Big open space here for equipment. As you can see, some of the equipment is in here. Here you got your large farm grain silo, and what's really nice about this also is that you can dump your stuff here and take it out, but you can also you can dump it straight into the train, which is pretty handy. There's the harvester. and your big vent. Now, before we go into jumping into a vehicle and go a trip around the map, I'm just gonna show you how this will look when you start it on Farm Manager, which is pretty neat actually. So this is how it will look when you start it on Farm Manager. Now here's a thing I haven't seen before on Farm Manager or on New Farmer or anywhere actually. But anyway, what you start with on Farm Manager, well, $1.2 million. You don't have a silo, but you do have the railway silos, so you can fill those up to 400,000. They are available for you. What you start with fields, you start with nothing. Equipment wise, well, you don't start with anything, but the slot count is all the way down to 405, which is pretty good. Now here's the interesting thing. The fields that you had on New Farmer. Let's jump in here. Let's look at this. Look at field 36 and 37. I thought it was just a glitch, you know, in the game itself. But if we fly over, let's see here. Here, NINJACURT has done something special if you start it on Farm Manager. So he have plowed the fields together and he got what? In the middle, we can check the map here. I guess this is sunflowers. And here we have soybeans maybe, yeah. And this one is oat, I believe. Yeah. So, there we go. That's Farm Manager. So, that's how it will look when you start it on Farm Manager. Pretty neat with those fields. Another thing which NINJACURT has done is, well, there are no, when it comes to mods, the only thing I have found is the sleep trigger. So if you want to sell your house, get 90,000 there, and then buy your sleep trigger for 1,000. And of course the farm silo is a mod. I haven't found anything else. I looked through here and I also looked through most of the equipment. And here, you know, hopefully big harvester, but no. The money, as you can see on the top right corner, the money is not 100,000. I'm missing about $400. And if we go in here into the finances, you can see that we already spent 473. Well, that's on fuel cost. But I haven't driven anything yet, and if we go here into vehicles, you can see that everything is on 0 hours. So where NINJACURT has spent those 473, I don't know. Maybe it's for driving these two guys out on the field here. Who knows? So I think I'm gonna take this one. And we are going, I think we're gonna go straight down here to the train station mill and the pigs and cows. And then I'm gonna cut over here and we're gonna do the biogas plant. And then we're gonna do around the table this way, I think. So I need to cheat in some money so we can buy the biogas plant. So, the first sell point we're coming to is train station mill. Now you can choose to either sell your crops on this side or if you want to use the train, you know, you can dump it from your silo into the train, and then you can sell everything here. Now the train itself, here it is. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3, 4 carts, and I believe they are normal carts with 250,000 liter. So you got 1 million liter capacity in the train. Moving ahead, we are coming to our first animal pens. And here you just have to be a little bit careful. This is a normal small cow pen with the normal triggers. Like you see here, it's to go around the animal pens. You need to cross the railway here. And you know, with your manure and slurry, here you have your pigs, buy points. Nothing special about these animal pens, and the road is ending here, as you can see, but we are gonna take a shortcut straight over to the biogas plant, buy it, and we'll see if it takes something special. And yeah, it says in the mod hub that there are 2 placeable areas that you can buy. And I've looked all over the place, and the only 2 places I found are this one, which costs you 29,000, or this one here for 42,000. Where you can start your farm, sell everything, buy yourself a sleep trigger for 1,000, and away you go. So here we are at the biogas plant, and as you can see, I've cheated in some money. We got a lot of bunker silos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Here where you deliver all your products. So now let's see if we buy it. Bam, and go over here, biogas plant. It's gonna buy your silage, grass, hay, manure, and slurry. And your byproduct, the digestate, you will pick up here. Ooh. Yeah, and also what NINJACURT has done, he has placed a lot of these easy sheds all over the map, so you can, you know, store your vehicles here and there. And he also put some, what do you call it, graffiti on this one. I think it says, "Ever farm, go play the game." Or "Never farm, go play the game." I don't know. Moving on, we have a sell point also here. This is the same type as the other one we were at. This is called the Grain Elevator East. Also here you have 2 options. Either you can sell your products here or with the train. And as you can see on the east side, the periphery there, you have a whole lot of forestry. And now we're coming up to one of your, what should I say, one of your external silos. You know, if you're out of storage capacity on your 800,000 liter silo, this is the other one of the other ones that you can store products in. This is the Railroad Silo East. So this is not a sell point as far as I know. No, this is only, I tested it. I didn't test the train, but I had a trailer with me full of wheat and I dumped it into here. And you know, I didn't get any money, and then I were able to pull out the wheat again from that auger pipe. Also here you can see big easy sheds, nice open flat landscape. Now over here we're coming to one of the sell points for wood chips, and I think there are 5 gas stations on this map. You have one to the right there, you have one here. This tanker here, start filling. I'm full. Well, $3 with a workshop and ATM. This one is one of the sell point for wood chips or lumber. This is called the lumber yard. So let's always the trigger is always a special place. Oh, well, it's not that bad. So I guess this is the sell point for wood chips, and inside those triggers there are sell point for your logs. Sell wood, yeah. Now on the north side of the map here, and well, north and northwest, there is a really big harbor. You cannot enter most of it. There is a sell point in the harbor area, so I guess I'll just see you there. We have, of course, another sell point here, which I forgot. This is the other one where you can sell both on this side and on the train side, so to speak. This is the grain mill, is it? Yeah, grain mill. So now I'm just gonna drive up here and we're gonna just have a look on the harbor area. And this harbor area here looks really nice and detailed, but there is a wall here, so you can get about here, I guess. There we go. So you cannot get further into the harbor area in this end, but further down this line to the west side there is actually a sell point. You can also see it on the ground texture there where the wall is. Well, actually here is the wall. So here we have a sell point also, which will buy anything. It's called Port Northwest. There we go, let's tag it. There we go. And also here there is an invisible wall, so you cannot get into the harbor area. So now we're coming over to the beach side. And yeah, we need to buy that beach, and there is something here on the beach which I don't know what is. Maybe only decorations, but it's these guys here. Looks like, you know, like homemade windmills or something like that. So nice beach, and as as you probably saw in the intro, you can go a little bit out here. Oh, not that far. Now it's gonna rust. Oh, so now it's not working. Oop, I probably have to reset it. Well, it's a perfect time to show you where the reset point is. Let's do like so. Reset. The reset point is at the shop. So here we are back at the shop, and I'm gonna just drive over to the beach and I'll see you there. So I brought with me a water tanker. It says in the mod hub that water available at the end of the boat ramp at the beach. So I assume that we can fill this up with water here. Let's see, let's get the old help window on. There we go. I assume that you can also fill it not only at the boat ramp, but also here, maybe. Yeah, refill water trailer with salt water for your, or maybe it's fresh water. Looking at the vessels, it seems like they are, you know, big canal vessels. So there we go, that's the beach. Oh, we need to try to cut down some trees. I have bought myself, well, we need to buy the land first. Bam. 211,000, and as you can see there are a lot of big palm trees here. Let's try this one. When Mr. CDP did this one, the tree jumped a whole lot. I don't know why. Oh. Yeah, just get it there. Oh, worked pretty good. Let's try one more. There we go. I need to clean up here. So now we're heading straight south on the map to the Sawmill and port. What's it called again? There we go. Port grain elevator and the Sawmill. I don't need to drag with me this, I think. So as you can see here also, the fields that are beside of each other, you know, there's no obstructions, so you can plow in between and get some really big fields here. Forestry area down to the south. Also here is like a port or harbor area. Let's put up this one. So here is the sawmill. So let's see where the trigger is. Bam. There we go. Lumber in here and wood chips. No, that's strange. I guess this is the wood chip sell point, but I guess you have to dump it in this one, because usually this indicates sawmill. No, it's not sawmill, wood chips. Anywho, now let's see, the other sell point are on the back side here. This also reminds me a little bit about the port in Feldspar. And I'm always wrong, it's not here, it's on the outside here. There we go. So this is the port grain elevator, and as you also saw here, some nice vessels. Oh, the wall of the map is just there. So where are we? Where have we been? Well, we started down here at the animals. We went to the sawmill, up here to the lumberyard, grain mill, Port Northwest to the beach. Now we are all the way down here. So now I'm gonna drive up to the animals and the spinnery here, and then we just take up down to the bakery and the barn. So there are a whole lot of sell points on this map. And most, or if not all of them, are taking everything. You know, except for wool and cotton and grass products, of course. You know what? Let's just go straight in here. So here are your remaining animal pens. This is your horse paddock, 16 horses. Normal points for your triggers. Here you buy your horses. Bam. And now you can see under animals that I have horses. Here is your sheeps. That was the small one, 50 sheeps. And the big chicken husbandry, 400 chickens. And over here we have the spinnery, with the sell point just here. And now, not to collide with the train, we need to show the other silo that you have for your availability, and that's this one, the railroad silo west. This one also will hold, I assume, 200,000 liter for you to use as you wish. And I think, are they multi-fruit also? No. Only your normal crops plus sugar cane. So you cannot put your grass products in the railroad silos. Only your normal crops. Let's head over to the shop again. Here I wanted to show you these sell points here. Well, not sell points, buy points, which are, well, I tested all of them. And where is my note? Yeah, almost everything is cheaper than buying it from, you know, in-game pallets. You know, seeds were 700 for 1,000 liter. In this one you will get either water or liquid fertilizer. In this one you have seeds, solid fertilizer and lime. Lime were 178 per 1,000 liter. Seeds 700 for 1,000 liter. And on this one you will get herbicide. And herbicide were, oh, I didn't write down, but it was cheaper than, you know, the in-game pallet herbicide. So yeah, that's pretty neat to have. And the fact that you live that close to the shop is also pretty good. And there's also, of course, a sell point here, which is called, sorry for jumping around, vegetable warehouse. So now we're going downtown, going through the city. I always think it's nice to have, you know, some kind of life to it, not only fields, even a church, a Lidl or Lidl shop. So here we have the bakery with the sell point there. And over here we have a couple of things. We have the I call it the Feldspar animal dealer, the Handel Albertercher. So inside here you can press L3 and you can buy whatever animal you want. Let's buy a sheep. And now we can check the menu. Now we should have one sheep. There we go. And over here we have the barn sell point, which will buy your grass products. I haven't tested this one, if it takes bales or only loose products. That's up to you to find out. And you also, of course, have a gas station over here. I don't think this is something I couldn't find. I haven't tested this either. But I see that all the buy points, like fuel stations, have a mark on it like this, and this one does not have anything. So let's see on the map. I think we have been through everything. Yes, I think so. It's a really nice map, easy to work with. It says also in the mod hub it is worker friendly, and as you can see here, it's all square field, so it shouldn't be any problem with hiring workers here. The only thing, well, it's not a problem, but you know, you just have to make sure the outer boundary of the fields are not that big. So at least one headland, like here, one headland at the end here, so it has something to turn on. But I think that was it for this new mod map tour of Cork County by NINJACURT. Anyway, hope you like what you see or saw, and this does not fit there. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you next time, either at Goldcrest Valley or, you know, Lazy Acres, or a new series which I call Tips and Tricks. Whew. So anyway, thanks for watching, and bye bye.